What's going on, everyone? Burbank Aviation here. Welcome back to another video. Today we have the January 2023 Windsor Locks International Airport update for you guys. We got quite a bit of news to go over in today's video, with lots of seasonal services, aircraft changes, frequency changes, and all sorts of stuff to go over in today's video. I really hope you guys enjoy. If you please make sure to like and subscribe, as it really help me out. We are getting super close to 2 marks. The first mark being the 1,100 subscriber mark. We're about 11 away from that. So I think we're super close. I think a week to maybe 2 weeks. I don't think it'll take that long, though. I think we can do it in a week. We'll be able to get to that mark. So I really appreciate you guys for the support there, especially within the past about 2 weeks or so. It's been really awesome with all that support. And then the monetization mark getting even closer. Had a really good video. The Burbank plane spotting video that we just did, that I included Maryland one and Lone Star one. That video did really well. About 750 views, 41 watch hours, I think. So that was a huge help. We're now about the 250 watch hour mark needed to be able to hit that monetization point. So we can start getting channel memberships. People can start donating. So I'm super excited to be able to get there. Because I think I'll be able to get it soon. I'm aiming to get it by end of March. Or sorry, not end of March. End of February. I think we can do that. Just a couple of videos to really just get things going. And I think that's really all we'll need to be able to hit that mark. A couple of videos like the plane spotting video we just had. And we'll be able to really hit that mark. So we're super close. Hopefully we'll be able to get it here within the next about month, 2 months. I'm hoping before February, because we had a big peak at the very beginning of March. It was March 2nd and March 3rd. We had, I think, between those 2 days, it was a combined total of about 60 watch hours. So I'm trying to get it before then, as that's when a big total was, and that's just gonna drop my watch hour total by quite a bit, probably down to about, if we're at about 3,000, we'll probably go down to about 2,950. So I'm really just trying to aim for getting there to that monetization point. Before that, I think we can do it. Just really depends on if I can get everything out, which super close. I've 2 final videos left recorded on phone. One of them is edited, ready to go. I'm not going to post that one, though, as that is another Burbank one. And then we have a LAX one, which that one is in the works of getting edited. That one will be the next one. That's about a 40-minute video. That one will hopefully be out in about a week. So stay tuned for that. Probably next weekend on like a Friday or something is when I will get that out. So stay tuned for that. Lots of exciting content coming up as we start getting plane spotting videos out with my new camera. Do be aware, the first ones will be pretty shaky, especially the first 2. First time spotting in an airport with the camera, and the second one was just super windy, like gusts up to 30. So it's lots of exciting footage coming out. Airport updates, new airport updates. We got San Antonio, Sarasota will be starting. We'll be adding some changes to Burbank. So stay tuned for that. But that's about it. We're going to get straight on into today's video now. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get started. We're going to start down over here with our cargo section, as we always do. Got this UPS 767-300 right here. This guy just arrived in from Louisville. He's going to be continuing on over to Ontario, our 2767 routes. And then we have the 757-200 right here. This guy's going to be heading on over to Philadelphia after arriving in from Chicago, Rockford. The FedEx 767-300 there in the back is currently taxied down over to his ramp. He's going to be arriving in from Memphis out to Indianapolis for us today. We're going to hit, I think this is gate 1 right here. This is the JetBlue A321neo in the balloon's tail. This guy's going to be heading on over to Orlando after arriving in from San Juan. Filling in for an A320 as always. Still need to get a JetBlue A320, hopefully. Gemini Jets or NG models will release one of those soon. Um, but filling in for an A320, A321 works fine for now, gets the job done, but A320 will be needed here in the future. The JetBlue A321 here in the Prism Tail is the standard A321. This guy just arrived in from West Palm Beach out to, we'll say Fort Myers. West Palm Beach is a 2 daily, Fort Myers a 1 daily. Most of the stuff's consistent. We have our two daily services. That's Orlando and West Palm Beach. We have Fort Myers, Tampa, San Juan, all at 1 daily. We have Fort Lauderdale. That's mainly 2 daily, but Tuesdays and Wednesdays are 1 daily. And then we have our Miami service, which is a 5 weekly right there. The Delta Connection CRJ-700 is currently parked. That is gate 9 right there. This guy's going to be heading on over on the turnaround service out to New York LaGuardia. Is still a 6 weekly CRJ-900. That's what he's filling in for, a CRJ-900. Gemini Jets finally released the CRJ-900 again here for Delta, so I'm going to be picking that up, maybe 2. So expect to see the CRJ-900s here in the near future. Within, hopefully, we'll get them in by March. I don't expect them to have them in by February. And then NG Models released the Southwest 77-700 in the Heart 1 series, both winglets and split scimitars. We're going to be picking up probably 3 winglets, 2 split scimitars. So expect to see that. Going to be a lot of money, really needed pickups though. Southwest, really the biggest thing I'm missing. I'll pretty much have everything. I already have 2 of the 800s. I have 2 of the Max 8s. Bunch of special liveries, so really just the 700, only thing I need. And then Delta, the CRJ-900s will round out the regional fleet. Really the only other Delta narrow body that I don't have is the A220-300, which I think those are still in stock, so I might get one here, but I'm not going to purchase anything outside of the Southwest and then the Delta coming up here in the next few months. So stay tuned for that. Big unboxings coming up soon. The Delta 77-900GR. This is the newer one that came out last year by Gemini Jets. This guy just arrived in from Atlanta on the turnaround service. Atlanta's been, we're down to about mainly 5 daily. It seems to be, but we're also getting 4 daily. The 77-900GR being predominant, 3 of those a day throughout the week. But then we are getting 1 to 2 77-800s throughout the week. That's the other Delta narrow body that I do need. I would love to get one of those. But we're doing good right now. So glad to see the consistency here. Really doing well here for Delta on the consistency wise. The Delta 77-900GR right here. The Delta 77-900GR right here, this guy's going to be heading on over to Detroit on the turnaround service. That is mainly 3 daily, 2 daily on Saturday with the 77-900GR and 717. But then Sunday through Friday, we'll get that CRJ-900 by Endeavor. So glad to see the 2 77-900GRs here sticking. So they've done a good job. We get 3 we have 3 routes with the 77. Then we also have Minneapolis. That gets a 737-800 daily, along with a 717. We'll hit that route here in a little bit. The Frontier A320neo right here is in the Poppy the Prairie Dog livery here at Gate 8. This guy's going to be heading on over to Orlando after arriving in from San Juan. Only 2 operational Frontier services right now. Both are 1 daily, so glad to see consistency. Would love to see our other 2 services here for Frontier come back, which is Raleigh. That is a seasonal service. And then we have Atlanta. I don't know what's going on with Atlanta. If Wikipedia, the main thing I use for routes, they say that service is no longer. The airport website still says it's around. If nothing pops up by nothing pops up by next airport update here for Windsor Lock, I'm just gonna say that it is no longer a route because I do not see any sign of it returning here in the near future. I looked all the way up to March and I'm not seeing it. So I think that's the route is just no longer, and then just Windsor Locks needs to update their website. That's about it. So sad to see that go. Most likely, I don't think that's coming back, but it was still Frontier. 3 other routes, 2 of them operational, and then our seasonal to Raleigh. The Southwest 77 MAX 8 is currently taxiing out to the runway for the flight on over to Baltimore after arriving in from Fort Myers, our returning seasonal service here. Southwest has quite a bit of news to go over, including the Fort Myers seasonal service returning, so we'll go over that here in just a little bit. Fort Myers is a Saturday-only service, and then Baltimore, our best service out of here, with 4 daily right there. So super awesome to see that. The Southwest 77-800 right here in the Heart 1 livery, blended split scimitars. This guy's going to be heading on over to Tampa after arriving in from Nashville. Nashville, a 1 daily. Tampa, a 1 daily, but 2 daily flights on Sunday. The Canyon Blue Retro 77 MAX 8 here for Southwest. This guy's going to be heading on over to Chicago, we did Midway, sorry. No, we didn't. We'll do Chicago Midway. We haven't done Midway yet. He'll be heading on over to Chicago Midway after arriving in from Orlando. Orlando, our second biggest service out of here. Mainly getting 2 to 3 daily on that service. It's really spread out, our most inconsistent service here for Southwest. And then 1 daily on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Like I said, our most inconsistent service here for Southwest, but our second biggest service out of here for Southwest. The United 77-800 right here is going to be heading on over to Denver on the turnaround service. We mainly get the MAX 9 on here, but as you may know, the MAX 9 is grounded right now because of the incident with Alaska. We do get a 77-800 on Sundays here, so that's what the 77-800 is in here for, is for that Sunday service. The United E-170 right here, this guy's going to be heading on over to Washington Dulles, mainly an E-173 daily throughout the week, mainly getting the Mesa E-175, but we also get a 77-800 on Monday through Saturday, so that's super nice to see right there. Good service, though, for United with all that regional. American 77-800 right here, this guy's going to be on the nonstop turnaround service out to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Dallas is a 1 daily 77-800. Good consistency there. American finally regaining some of that consistency that we lost last month. So I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that's coming back. Hopefully it will be more consistent as time goes on. Washington, Reagan, and Philadelphia being the most inconsistent, with Washington, Reagan having 3 different how do I say this? 3 different combinations throughout the week, and then Philadelphia 4 different combinations throughout the week. So hopefully that will get down to Dallas, Miami. Those are good. Just 1 daily 77 throughout the week. Here and Charlotte are better, both 2 different combinations throughout the week, which is a lot better. So we'll go over that here in the upcoming aircraft. The American Eagle E-175 right here. This guy is a we'll say this guy is a Republic, or no, we'll say this guy's Envoy. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Chicago O'Hare on the turnaround service, mainly getting 2 daily on that service, but we're also getting 3 daily on Sundays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Sorry about that. Mainly 2 daily though, so it's good to see that we're getting still a good amount of service out to Chicago O'Hare. Love to see the mainline return on that. But I am not complaining. They are doing a very nice job there. The American A319, this guy's going to be heading on over to Washington Reagan on the turnaround service. Washington Reagan, mainly the CRJ 700 you'll find on that service. The CRJ 900 is still common, getting about 2 of those a day through Sunday through Friday. We don't get any on Saturday, and then we get 1 A319 every day throughout the week. So good to see the frequency. Good to see the amount of aircraft, mainly getting 6 daily. We get that on the weekdays, and then Sunday 5 daily, Saturday a 3 day. The Delta 717 right there in the back is currently taxiing out to the runway. He's going to be making the last Delta service out of here, out to Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. That is a 2 daily, 1717, 177, 800. A very consistent service right there, and a very nice one for Delta. The American E145 snuck off in the corner right there. This guy's going to be heading on over to the one and only Philadelphia International Airport, the only E145 service out of here. We get we get 4 E145s a week. The most common thing you're going to see right now in that service is the E175 CRJ 900, but then you get 4 E145s throughout the week. Piedmont operated as always. Glad to see those are still here. They're old aircraft. I love to see them. No one really flies them anymore instead of United, which the United E145 with the winglets needs to be made in the new livery, Gemini Jets. That's pretty much the last regional release that needs to be done. So hopefully that'll be done soon, but very nice job there by American. Moving around on over here to the other side, we're going to be hitting the last American aircraft of this update. The 77-800 right here. This is the non-logo on the winglet. This guy's currently pushing back for the flight on over to Miami. That is, like I mentioned earlier, a one daily 77-800 along with Dallas. The Spirit A320neo right here is going to be heading on over to our only operational Spirit service right here. That is Fort Lauderdale. Spirit, like I mentioned, Fort Lauderdale, the only active one right now. San Juan did end. And then Fort Lauderdale, that is down to a 5 weekly from 1 daily. So we're getting 5 weekly there. That is except Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Hopefully that'll go back up to a 1 daily. But still nice to see. I know we have a couple other routes here for Spirit Orlando and then Myrtle Beach, but I think those are either seasonals or they are suspended right now. So hopefully those will return here in the near future. The Breeze A220-300, the most common aircraft for Breeze you'll see out of this airport. This guy's going to be heading on over to Vero Beach. Our only 1 daily service right now out of here for Breeze. Very shocking. We'll go over that here in a moment. Out to Vero Beach after arriving in from Fort Myers. Fort Myers, a 6 weekly right there. So our 2 best services right there, Fort Myers and Vero Beach. Pretty unexpected, especially at this time of year. But still good services right there. Very glad to see those are our best services. And then the Breezy 195 here, this guy's out to none other than Charleston International Airport. Charleston, a 4 weekly right now. Half these flights are split between the E195 and A220. The E195 on Mondays and Fridays, and then the A220 on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So this is the Monday flight here for Breeze. But very nice to see this E195 still in here. Just really allows me to fill in another gap in the airport until I get another Breeze A220. That'll probably be a pickup I get, hopefully within the next 6 months or so, if they're still in stock. I haven't looked really recently. The United A319 here, the last commercial flight. This guy's going to be heading on over to Chicago O'Hare on the turnaround service, the A319. We get 1 of those throughout the week. On Sundays, we get a 77-800, and then Mondays through Saturdays, we get an A320. So 2 daily out there. A319, the most common you'll see. The other flights split between the A320 and 77-800. A320 takes most of those flights, though. The NetJets Bombardier Challenger 300, this guy's going to be heading on over to... There's going to be a longer flight on over to London Gatwick after arriving in from Bozeman, Montana. And then this private Bombardier Challenger 300. This guy just arrived in from Trenton, New Jersey. He's going to be staying here for an event. He's going to be leaving in about 2 days down south to Myrtle Beach. Now, we do have quite a bit of news to go over here. Most of this news is pretty bad. Either seasonals ending, routes ending, or decreased frequencies. So we're going to start here with Southwest. We went over the Fort Myers seasonal service restarting. That is a Saturday only. But our other 2 seasonal services, Fort Lauderdale and Denver, those seasonal services have ended. So that sucks. Kind of a 2-for-1 there. Unfortunately, the 2 was on the bad side. So hopefully those routes will return here in the upcoming months. Frontier, like I mentioned, I'm pretty sure that Atlanta service has ended. I'm not putting much hope into it. I'm hoping it's there, but there's not much left. It's been out for about 3 months now, and it's not shown up on... Pretty much, it's only showing up on the airport website, so hopefully that comes back, but I'm not seeing it I'm not seeing it coming back, at least for a while. Aer Lingus, the Dublin service suspended indefinitely. Not sure how long that's going to be out, but that service is suspended. Spirit, like we mentioned earlier, this San Juan service has ended. And then Fort Lauderdale is down to a 5-weekly. United, the Washington Dulles service, down to a 3 daily from 4 daily. JetBlue, the San Juan service is down to a 1 daily from 3 daily, so that took a heavy hit. And then Miami down to a 5-weekly from 1 daily. That is our first page of news. The second page is entirely breeze, most of this being bad news, which really sucks. Charleston down to a 4-weekly from 5-weekly. Raleigh Durham took a huge hit, down to 2-weekly from 1 daily. Huge hit there. Norfolk down to 2-weekly from 4-weekly. Pittsburgh service has been suspended indefinitely. Richmond is down to a 2-weekly from 3-weekly. Sarasota down to a 2-weekly from 5-weekly. Huge hit. Fort Myers, our only bit of good news here, up to a 6-weekly from 5-weekly. Hopefully we'll see that hit daily here in the near future. But that's about it. January took a hard hit here. Hopefully we'll be able to bounce back in February and March. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it really helped me out. And I will see you all in the next one.